haven't really been ain't nothing really been bothering me. But yesterday I was looking on my Facebook, and you know how I got the memories, and I was like, man, I was really fucked up 2 or 3 years ago. And if you look on the what am I trying to say? If you look on the videos, that was 2 years ago, 2 and 3 years ago, I was fucked up. Seriously, I was really fucked up in the head. And you know what's crazy when you're fucked up in the head? When you are so fucked up in the head, you can't see situations, you can't see relationships, you can't see friendships, you can't see anything clear. You're fucked up, and everything around you and things that you are in is fucked up also. You can't get no clarity when you that fucked up. So it's not surprising that it's a lot of people that's fucked up and they in crazy situations, because you can't see what the fuck is right or wrong. I just sit back and I think back to all the relationships that I dealt with when I was so fucked up. I was in these relationships and friendships and situations, and I thought that they were okay. I really thought that some of them were okay. Even though some of them weren't as bad as others, I thought they were okay, but they weren't. Now that I look back, they were absolutely terrible. Like, I look back and I be like, how did I even get myself in that situation? But the best part about it is that I can actually look back and see the wrong in all of it. You know, and having a clear head now, having a clear head will have you fall out with people. It really will. Having a clear head and having peacefulness in your life will cause you to fall out with people that still is fucked up and in fucked up situations and in chaotic situations. You know, you can't be friends with someone who got bad spirits on them and they confused and they not living right. You can't be a friend. It's just not gonna work. Positive and negative don't go together. You know what I'm saying? It's go clash. And that's why I look back now and I be like, dang, I thought I was cool with that person. I thought I would always be cool with that person. Some of the people that I thought that I would not fall out with, I completely fell out with, because positive and negative can't stay together. You know, you just gotta realize that some people have let demons attach themselves to them, and they can't bounce back from that. When you got demons attached to you, it's not gonna be as simple to hear the truth. It's not gonna be so simple to have a conversation. People that got demons attached to them, they're not simple. They're difficult, they're negative, they're narcissists. You know, and the crazy thing is, to be honest, like, I don't want nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. And then it's really messed up when you fucked up and you gotta raise kids in the process, because in the process of me being fucked up them last 2 years, I still had to raise still had to take care of my kids, and I still had to fucking raise them. And it's so hard because you got all these heavy demons on you, and you got all the burdens and the negativity weighing you down, and you don't want that to affect your motherhood. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Like, you still gotta be a mama. in the process. And through all of that, I was still raising my baby to be a good baby, because he's a really good kid right now. He got his little faults, you know what I'm saying? What kid don't? Shit, I was bad as fuck. He's in his blood, you know what I'm saying? And when you having to deal with the other parent, that's a whole nother issue. You know, it's a whole nother issue. I mean, my second kid father, we don't really get along that great. I know y'all seen some of the videos. We don't get along great. We maintain, but we don't get along great. I think he is a narcissist. I'm not gonna lie. I think he is. Because the things that he sometimes tell himself, I want to be like, dude, is you serious? You know what I'm saying? He's a good, I don't want to say he's not a bad dad. He's not a bad dad, but he's not an excellent dad either. You know, you can't just buy your kids shit all through life. That's buying love. You can't do that. You know, you gotta, what they say, spare the rod, spoil the child, or whatever that bullshit is. You know, like when my son with me, he know, oh, we on a budget. He know that we on a budget. Don't go in the store and pick out the most expensive thing. It's good that he can go with his dad and do that, but you want to teach your kids something that when they have kids, that they can pass on to their kids. You know, you ain't go, when your kid grow up and have a kid, you're not going to teach your kid, oh, when you have kids, go take them to the store and spoil them and get whatever they want. Nah, then they not going to understand the meaning of being good. Do good in school. Do good in school, and I'll take you to the store and I'll buy you whatever you want. You know? Get good grades, and I'll take you to the store and buy. So, and asking and saying I'm going to take you to the store and get you whatever you want is telling the kid that they have to do their end in return for something to be rewarded. But if you just rewarding and they don't have to do shit, that's why you got all these spoiled ass rich kids that be on drugs and still driving expensive cars, you know, fucking up shit, and can ask their parents and they still get all expensive shit. That's why you got all that, like, you know. And you would think that somebody would fucking tell them, but nope. Parents still spoil their kids. They still spoil their kids, knowing that they not helping their motherfucking kids. So, you know, my son, he don't have a bad dad, but we just parent two different ways. I don't believe in all the spoiling. And I have boys, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is the crazy part about boys. Mothers that have one son normally have mama's boys. They do. I don't know why they have mama's boys. If you know somebody that have one boy, 9 times out of that 10, that boy is gonna be a mama's boy. I'm talking about for niggas that I fuck with, people that got kids. That one boy is spoiled as shit. But if you got a motherfucking mother that got 3 or 4 boys, them motherfuckers is not no mama's boys. So me, I have 3 sons. I ain't got time to cater to one son for him to be a mama's boy. I gotta show love to all 3. Therefore, I don't spoil my kids how some parents will spoil their one boy, because I gotta split the love out evenly. And I don't want my sons to be no goddamn mama's boys. Nah, little niggas, y'all not about to be no mama's boys. Nah, in the Bible it say when you find a wife, you make wife number 1. A lot of people don't tell a lot of moms don't tell their boys that. Now with the women nowadays, no. I mean, I'm saying, you can't tell your sons just to jump out there with the women of today. But my sons do know when you find somebody, you don't compare them to your mama. You don't do that. You make your wife number one. That's if you don't like it, go find you another one. Keep finding you a wife until you find a wife that you like. Nah, I don't believe in support in the crying shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boys should be able to express their feelings. They should. You know what I'm saying? But when you get the kid that want to cry over this and cry, nah, 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 nah. You got to stop all that crying. You have got to stop all that. You be a crybaby, you go to bed and cry. You know what I'm saying? I don't support that. And I think that's the part where I clash with the other parents, because some dads don't feel like their boys should cry, or they feel like it's okay to cry. I'm not saying it's okay to cry, but no, we not about to make a habit of this every time it's a cry thing. No, that's going against what I'm trying to raise as a man. You know, like I said, it's okay to cry, because you don't want to make your kid so hard that they can't express themselves, or then they'll have problems. So no, you don't never want to do that. It's okay to cry when you need to cry, but we not gonna be crying all the time. That's what we not gonna do. And when you try to talk to other people who are not as positive or clear-minded as you, it's gonna always cause conflict. Always. You try to think of a way to fix it. It's no way to fix it, because to fix it, y'all gotta be on the same page. And y'all will, if one person positive and one person negative, y'all never gonna be on the same page. Never. And you know what's crazy? It's crazy how parents will take the sides of their boyfriends and girlfriends over their kids. You know, when I was growing up, my mom never had me around other men. Never. I never had to see another man. Never saw my mama with another man besides my sister dad. That's it. Never see my mom spend a night. None of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she locked in my head as a kid. Like, you know, my mama never took sides. She never did none of that. So I don't know. I could never see siding with my boyfriend and not listening to my kid. That can never happen with me. That can never happen with me. Ever, ever, ever. When you have a kid, you have a responsibility as a parent. And I got this app on my phone, and I swear to God, all I see, I'm like, do I have something turned on my phone? Is it like a thing turned on with step parents and boyfriends and girlfriends and kids? Because that's all I see all day long. Mama's boyfriend killed 2-year-old. My daddy's girlfriend threw kids in lake. All day long. I cannot even believe it is this much crime against kids. That's how much stuff I see on this app. I'm like, why does only thing about kids come through my phone? Nothing else. I might see some once in a blue moon with R. Kelly or celebrity, but most of it is crazy shit. The last one that I seen was this girl Nevaeh Allen in somewhere in Mississippi. I hate Mississippi, but her mom boyfriend threw the little 2-year-old in the lake, got rid of her body in the lake. Crazy. Like, where do moms protect their fucking kids? Where do dads protect their kids? What the fuck? Like, why even have a kid if you go hand them over to the abusive boyfriend or girl? Like, are you fucking serious? You should have your shit stripped. Have your testicles snatched out. Have your ovaries removed if you don't want to protect these kids. That's crazy. I would die for my kids. And then for somebody to abuse my kids, oh man. You know, people don't think that you will do nothing. People will be like, oh, she ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, people that care about their kids, you don't think that you gonna do nothing. But let something ever happen to your kid and see how far them thoughts will take you to turn them into actions because you know your kid hurt from somebody else stupidity. That's why I just don't play. Well, I don't play when it comes to my kids. I don't. I'm not gonna play no games with no parents. Nope, not gonna entertain that. I'm not. You do what you do. My kid not doing that though. I already know that. This motherfucker right here. Let me get the fuck out the car. Yeah, this motherfucker like to let his dog shit on people's grass. I definitely want him to know that he definitely being recorded by me. He lucky he ain't like that dog. Today was the day his ass was gonna get checked on this motherfucking camera. You just let your dog shit on people's grass. That shit ain't cool. And then you don't even stay on this block. You live 2 blocks over. He crossed over on this side, but I was waiting for him to let that dog shit on my fucking grass. I don't say nothing to nobody. I normally stay in my lane, but today he was gonna get dog checked, I swear to God. Because he already let his dog poop once in my yard. So today, no. Today it was not going down today. I've been sitting outside waiting the extra minutes to catch his ass. But he walked on the other side of the street. And sometimes you get tired of people like taking you for granted. You know, you be this nice person all the time, but you get tired. You know what I'm saying? You really get tired. I get tired of always being a nice one. You get so tired till, yeah, you gonna be the motherfucker that cuss somebody out. But anyway, like I was saying, if you positive, if you doing something positive and you going somewhere positive in your life and you trying to make changes, any people around you that's negative, it's not gonna see what the fuck you doing because they stuck in a negative state. You need to get the fuck away, clear your head, and then go back and regroup with the people that you need to regroup with. You can't make moves with heavy weight. You gotta dump them loads and get the fuck on. And I know it's somebody out there that's trying to do something positive, but they got the fucking weight of their world weighing them down and they can't make no moves because of fucking funky ass, negative ass people. I used to be like that, man. I used to be like, damn, why I can't get no further than this? Because of the people around me weighing me down. Every time I do get a little bit ahead, here they come, weighing me, pulling me back down again. As soon as I stand up, they pull me right back down. You got to be aware of that type of negative energy. Because if you're not aware of it, you can't fucking change it. There's no way to change it. How you go change something you can't see or understand? A lot of us do see it, but we just in denial. We don't even admit it. We can't admit it. That the very person that's close to us is the very person that's got their foot on our back, and we can't fucking get up because it's a person in our circle. Man, it feels so good to let your mind be free and you be free of negativity and toxic shit. That shit feel good than a motherfucker. Then sometimes we can't see clearly because we fucking got other shit that distort our motherfucking vision and our motherfucking actions and abilities. Shit like alcohol shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfucking alcoholics out here. Motherfucking sex. Motherfucking drugs. It's a whole bunch of shit, man. People. It don't just come in one form. It comes in all forms. And you need to be able to see what type of form it is that's fucking with you so that you can identify and be like, okay, that is something that I don't need to fucking be around. I need to change that right there. Yes. Change that right there and get the fuck on. That's the message. Drop that shit and get the fuck on. Whether the shit is a relationship, a person, whatever, drop it and get the fuck on. If it ain't bringing you positivity, it's bringing you negativity. Let it go. Because I guarantee you the negativity ain't going to make shit better. It really ain't. And I'm done.